Hi everybody, welcome back to the studio. My name is Victoria Armstrong and I'm the owner of Side by Side Consulting Services. And today I wanted to share with you 8 ideas to support your documentation. I like to call them moments to notice. There's lots going on in a day when we're working alongside children. There's lots of wonderful things happening, and it can be hard sometimes when we're starting out with documentation to know what to capture, what to take a photo of, what to make a note of, just what to capture and what's worth documenting. And so I think it's helpful sometimes if we have some guidance on things that we can look for in children's play. And so here's some ideas to support you in that. Firstly, children's questions and curiosities. What do children wonder about? What are they noticing? Sometimes children are verbal with those questions and they'll tell you and you'll hear them asking lots of questions about what they're curious about. Sometimes you have to observe their play to see what those questions are and what those ideas are and those curiosities are. Number 2, strategies. What do children do to solve problems or find solutions or other possibilities for their work and relationships with others? Children are always solving problems, are always finding different ways to do things and new possibilities for their work, and that's worth capturing, those strategies and those ways that children are solving problems in their play. Number 3, dispositions. Where do you see examples of positive dispositions, such as children's empathy or their compassion, their creativity, their thoughtfulness, their care, their perseverance, their grit, their gentleness, their joy? There's lots of positive dispositions. This comes from Lillian Katz's work on dispositions. And so the more that we notice children's dispositions as well too, and the more that we draw attention to them, the more we start to see those dispositions in children and in who they are. And we help other people see children in those ways as well too. So those are worth looking for, children's positive dispositions. Number 4, schema play. If you're familiar with schema play, what schemas are children curious about? Transporting, trajectory, enveloping, the circulatory schema. Those give us insights again into what children are curious about and what kinds of questions they have in their play. Number 5, new ideas and innovation. Children are always coming up with new ideas. They're master innovators, I believe. And so what new things are children trying out? Where do you see them creating new ways of doing things or thinking about materials or relationships or the environment? What kinds of new ideas are they coming up with? Where are they generating new ways of doing things? That's worth documenting. What number am I on? 6. Theories, children's theories. What do children think will happen when they are testing out with a material, with a relationship, with their environment? Children are always constantly testing theories. They're scientists. They're constantly testing ideas out with materials, with their environment, with relationships, and those are worth capturing and noticing. Number 7, strengths. What are children really good at? What gifts do you see that children have? What intelligences do you notice? If you're familiar with Howard Gardner's multiple intelligences, what kinds of intelligence do you see in children? Those are worth noticing and capturing. And then number 8, relationships. What kind of relationships are children building with materials, with environment, with people, with nature, and how are they building those relationships? What kinds of relationships do children value and how do they show you that? Those are worth capturing and noticing. And so just to recap, children's questions and curiosities, number 1, 2, strategies, 3, dispositions, 4, schema play, 5, new ideas and innovation, 6, theories, 7, strengths, and 8, relationships. I think those are all moments that are worth noticing and capturing, taking a photo of, making a note of, and reflecting with our colleagues on to learn more about who children are and what they're thinking about and what they're curious about, and helping other people see children in new ways as well too. So I hope that supports you in your work this week. If you like this video, share it with your colleagues and drop me a comment in the comment box below. See you next time, guys. Take care.